Good evening, YouTubers. This is Pokediged here. So, konbanwa minasan, Pokediged desu, all the way from Hong Kong, and welcome back for more anime previews, Kuji reviews to share with you all. So, today's topic of the day is another not Kuji preview, is an anime preview, and this is the item that I have been long waiting for, just to share and preview to each and every one of you Digimon fans out there from all over the world, of course. And I have waited for this moment for 6 months, and after I have arrived back from my Tokyo, Japan vacation 6 months ago as well, and after I came back from that vacation, I immediately ordered that from the Instagram seller. Thanks to that person. I'll put a link below. This is where I actually got, sometimes I ask her to pre-order or help me pre-order these stuffs from Japan, and then ship it here safely, even though it charged a little bit expensive because you have to also remember that they also include the tax fee and the shipping fee from Japan all the way to here in Hong Kong. So without that, let's talk. I'm going to share the long-awaited item that a lot of you are waiting for this moment. I know a lot of you have waited and hoping for me to do a preview, and I will try my very best, and we'll have a bonus preview with you all before the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. There's a bonus preview. So without that, I'm going to get at her right now. And it's right here. Oh my goodness. It's the Lifesize Tailmon, or in English, the Lifesize Tailmon Plush. OMG. This moment I just went to the store in Kunton, because that's where the shop area is. It's very far at the Green Line. If those of you who live here in Hong Kong, you already know where is Kunton Station. Her shop area is very far and opens only during the weekdays, weekends, because she's very busy during the weekdays and only free on the weekends. So I have to go all the way there from my place to there. It takes 1 hour trip or 1 hour journey just to get this gigantic plush, bring it safely back here. Like, I had to go there by train and then walk and then bring this with me. And the moment I glance at it, she's just very kawaii. Oh my gosh, look at that. Don't get jealous, I still like you. So if you look at the detail on her from afar, she really looks so accurate from the advertisement photo, which, if you can recall, that the lady was like, there was a lady hugging the Tailmon, that picture, and then showing the detail from the front view and the back view of this plush doll. So before I remove the plastic, so here is the front view, giving you that good image there. Look at that, even though she's a bit too bright. And then here's for the back, giving you there. And then you can see that holy ring here. So I'm going to let you focus each of the detail that the toy animation company did this one. And oh my gosh, she's just freaking adorable. I can't wait to just open her from the plastic. So I'm going to open her up right now. So, ouch. So after opening her from the plastic bag, of course, slowly, and almost hit my her tail hit my glasses. So here we go with the Tailmon Plush, the life size. I hope you can see it. I'm trying my best to go a little bit further because I'm using the fisheye lens. So as you can see clearly, they've done this so well without the plastic, so you can see a good image of her. So I'm going to do a 360 to let you see. So here is the front view. Right here, before I show you the detail of this Tailmon plush. Sorry if I'm blocking your view. Here is the front view. I'm sorry if my room light, the light bulb, is too bright. So you can see here's the front view of her. Here is the side view of her right here, and then the back view, and then another side view again. There we go. And she is 3 cm larger than Meicoomon right here behind me. Waiting because I'm actually uploading one of the previews that I just finished just a few hours ago. So back to here again. So looking at the detail from head to toe. So look at the ears right here first. This one is like a hard material, not cardboard, of course. You can feel that there's a little feeling of a cardboard in this center right here. Not the pink one, but it's for sure it's this part right here, that to make the ears have that accuracy that it will not easily go bendy. You know, that's somewhat of a plush dolls. They don't have the cardboards in here, like hard cases, just to give the size or the shape in the good condition or stabilized like this. That's really good for the company to do that. And then for the ears, the tip of the ears, they do have it right here but not here, but it's still nice, even though the purple color is light purplish, or let's say mixture a little bit of the blue, that kind of a color mixture of the blue and purple, but they made it a little bit light. But no complaints, it's still like in a cute version, and I like adorable stuffs. Then here's the pink area for her inner ear, which is nice. And I like the way how they just sew this brush, like bend it down just to have that accuracy, you know, that kind of effect like in the anime series. And then looking now going to her face, look at this facial expression. Ah, kawaii de, kawaii, kawaii, kawaii. I can't resist it. She's too kawaii. So you can see by the eyes the way they have stitched her. Oh my gosh, there is no complaint. As I am looking and observing right now, there is no complaint, no out of the stitch is just perfect. Oh my gosh, let's say it's around like 98% perfect, because I can see there's some down part here that they just a little mistake, but let's say 98% they made it so good for both of the eyes. Her left and right, no complaints. You can tell the way they did the material, the way they just stitch it up, they sew it up so well. You have to have a good machine just to make a plush doll. And then you can see her nose is a little bit too big, but no complaints, because yet again, because of the showing of the adorableness, the kawaii theme. So why they have to make it so cute. And then here's her whiskers, even though I'm thinking, is it really 2 or 3 lines? Maybe I have to double check again. Oh well, let's just consider as 2 whiskers. Then you can see the side right here, just to make you sure, let you see how it looks like. And then you can see the ones right here, not so flat whatsoever, but not too, you know, wide as well, just like an average size. That's really good. And then looking at her paw right here, even though this one is actually, don't let the color fool you, because this one from afar it looks like yellow, but in reality it's actually green. They just made this one more lighter green, because like I said, because the purple is too light. So even this one's a bit too light, like maybe a lemonade, a kind of a color theme, not pure yellow, but somewhat of a light green color. See, if I can get it right, like, yeah, there we go, there's the shade. So this is the light green color. And then for the gloves right here as well, they made it into orange instead of like red, which I noticed this one. And then for her inner paw right here, oh my gosh, that's really good. You can see they have stitched well on the pink ones, the pink 4 pink circles. That's really good. Same goes for the other side, just to let all of you see how the company from Toei Animation done so well. Really good. Even right here, oh my gosh, the claws that reach all the way down, because not all plush dolls, when it comes to accuracy, they don't really put like all the way down like you see in the anime. There's some plush dolls, they just like, okay, just do this random here and there, and that's not really worth your money. But if it's someone like this, you waited for so long, then that's really worth it in the end. And then here's her feet, because she's sitting down the post, so you can see her feet as well, with the 8 pink circles, 2 big ones right here, and 6 above her feet right there. They have done it so well, they nailed it so accurately. And then here's the feet, wait, the shape, if you can see it, there we go. Even how you can see the size right here, how they make it like it's really her paw. I don't know how to explain, because I never make plush dolls in my life, so I don't know how to point this out. But if those of you are watching it and you know how to make plush dolls, then you know how it works. And it's really fluffy. The material, if you ask me, it's so relaxing. Like the feeling of like this one is also, but this one is more furrier than this one, because you already know, if those of you have a pet of a Meicoomon, the real breed of the cats, the very large cat, the Meicoomon is actually more fluffier and has more fur. So that's why Meicoomon right here is actually has more fur than this one. But this one is like the silky smooth pattern for most of the dolls. Let's say not you, let's say like this kind of doll, like you remember the 8 price that I won by accident. this is the same material. You can see it's somewhat the same like this material for this one. But this one is a little bit more comfier to hug to, because it's a life size and it's huggable like Baymax right here behind me. And it really is nice. And we can't forget is her tail. Her tail right here, you can see it's been, yep, let me go over that. It's been stitched right here. I don't want to move my camera, my phone. You can see it's been all stitched up right here, so I'm not going to cut it. If you're wondering, no, maybe you should just cut that part. But if I do that, you may not know if the fabric, if I cut it, it's going to be broken and the stuffing will be damaged. So it's going to be hard for me and a struggle for me to replace, like just to cover it up. So it's best for me not to cut it off. Just let it be a display. Just because this is a love size plush doll, and the people and the company in Japan, the Toei Animation, put a lot of effort just to make this plush doll. So you have to respect how they make the design of it. They want it like this, then just let it be. And then for the purple part, yet again, I don't have to explain the color. They really put it again, like what you can tell by the white, purple, white, purple, white, purple, and so forth, all the way down, and then going all the way to her tip of the tail. That's really cool. And as you can look at the holy ring right here of Tailmon, because remember, she has her holy ring during the Digimon Adventures and the Season 2. But because of the Season 2, the Digimon Adventures 2, remember if her holy ring was like damaged in the very first episode, and then the last episode, she retrieved it back from the the guy, what's his name again? The one wearing that white coat. There you can see even the stitches that they really go all over that line right here. You can see it from the top part right here and the bottom part right here. And if you can see clearly, there's these Digimon words. Like if you can see it properly, I'm trying my best to show it to you. You can see all the way. That is so cool. They really put that effort. If I can only read Digimon words, then it would be fabulous. What's Tailmon's holy ring was actually the name of this holy ring, or what is the spell of this ring that makes her have this holiness to evolve into her angel woman, or the other form that many of us, well, not for me, but a lot of people really wants her to evolve into that mega form. I'm not gonna say it here just to not make it too depressing. But yeah, so before I will conclude and to show you the bonus item, you can see the mini tag right here. If you can see it, it says here the Digimon Adventures Try, and then the bottom part says here the from the H.T, which I'm not so sure what it stands for. And then the back right here, it says here Bandai 2018 made in China, and then there's these codes. You can see it there. If you can see it, I hope so. And then here is the tag as proof. This is not the fake one. Here it is, the tag of Tailmon, and you can see the Digimon Adventures Try logo, and the 20th anniversary of the digital monsters upper right, the logo. That's the one with the dinosaur, red dinosaur color there. And then here in Japanese it says the Lifesize Tailmon Plush doll. That is so cool. And then you can see from the lower right, the bottom right, it's from the Bandai company. And of course, we can't forget to give the credits for the Toei Animation on the bottom right. So really fabulous job they did. And let me try to hug it, because I just opened her anyway. Oh my gosh, it feels like I'm really like hugging a pet. The same for, of course, for me, for Meicoomon right here. It's like I have two real life cats in my room, even though I'm actually a dog lover. I just find it so weird. So moving her aside here, before I made my conclusion and to end the video, here is my bonus preview. For those of you who are a huge fan of Tailmon as I am, this one. So a lot of you may have this or not, but this one was actually released around a few months ago. I can't recall either November or December, but I said to myself that when they announced this one on November or October 2017, I just have to grab it, even though it's the company of the I Heart Tailmon right here. You can see from the tag. I didn't like the other version, the one with her closed eyes, sitting down pose. I didn't really like that style, but when I saw this version, because this is the volume 3, yep, to show you as proof, this is the volume 3 of I Heart Tailmon. Then you can see the upper left. Let me give that focus look again. Here's the upper left of the Digimon Adventures from the original series, and the company as well from the Van Presto. Then look at that. This is volume 3 plush style. You can see it's written there in Japanese. Then here's some warnings, and from the Crank King and from Toei Animation. And the differences between these two, of course, you can see is the size as well. This one is around I think 20, let's say 20 to 30 something cm size. So you can tell this one is smaller than this one. But as you can see, its adorableness, you can see the cheekbones right here with the blushes. Then the way they did the stitches from the facial expression, the eyes, the nose, and then the mouth, the lines, including its whiskers. They really done it so well, even though it's not solid, like it's not really black, but it's actually a gray color. But I do understand it to focus really on the I Heart Tailmon, I Heart Tailmon, those company, the one you know. If those of you have got this plush doll of I Heart Patamon as well, then I understand why they had to make it so adorable. Then look at the paws right here. You can see it's green, and this one, instead of like red color, this one they made it into orange. You can see there, that's actually orange instead of red color. Then the paws is the same thing for the other one right here, just on my right side. You can see it's pink color. Then for the ears as well here, pink. And I just realized that in this part again, they put the cardboard again to make the shape of the ear to be stable. That's really good, clever of them again. But for this part, because it's a light material, like if those of you knows how to make it, then you can see it's very very weak, like very light. So it's very hard for me to even balance it. Like I had to be steady just in order for Tailmon's ear, the tip of her ears, to be stable, but nope, it's still going to fall off. And that also includes the tail right here. The size, yes, the way they cut it, it's really good, but it's still weak. The fabric is still light again. And then for the pattern again, the green color, green, white, I mean purple, white all the way, not green. And then you can see the holy ring right here. But it's a shame that above all of this, I am just disappointed is this one, because the holy ring is not accurate as the one here. Because in this one, it really shows the 3D alike, but here they just make it as like just 2D, or just flatten it out or print it out the same like these ones, which I find it that why they did not like put it a little bit of a 3D like for this kind of plush, and then maybe add some few or 3 digital words that it will show that they still put the effort on making this plush doll of this Tailmon. Because if you look at the tag right here, it still shows that her ring, like even without the Digimon words, they still have the lines. So they could have like at least done that one, if it's from my opinion. And then before that, here is the tag saying I Heart Tailmon, then with the crest of light, which is good that they put that. And another tag right here from the Van Presto, you can see it from afar. And then you can see here all the credits. Says I Heart Tailmon, the plush doll volume 3, and yeah, just says from Van Presto year 2017. And surprisingly, instead of saying made in China, this one in particularly says made in Vietnam. So that means the company that made this one in Vietnam done this one, and I say good job Vietnam for making this one. So all the way from Hong Kong, I say that you did so well on this one. Just one point is just this one, just a little disappointed on this, but in general it's still good, still kawaii. Going to definitely display her into my Tailmon Hickory collection. And I will probably take a whole theme, not really a shrine, but like the photo that I got, that I gathered most of the Tailmon collections that I got so far. Maybe if I have the time, we'll just see about it. So in my conclusion for this, oh my gosh, I'm so happy to grab her And I know a lot of my friends, they want me to cosplay as Hikari yet again, the high school Hikari. But if possible, maybe I could try to cosplay as the elementary or primary Hikari, the version where she has her clip right here, the pink clip, where she has her, where Tailmon lost her holy ring, that kind of version. If you remember from the Digimon Avengers Era 2, maybe if I can, then I would cosplay her. But a lot of people likes my high school version of the Hikari cosplay. It's just a simple cosplay, not so much makeup, but they really like the way I cosplay as Yagami Hikari. And recently, just to let every one of you know that I did in fact cosplay as Meiko, you know, the partner of Meicoomon. So I used the opportunity to use my glasses again, and some people, they recognize me instantly just because I was hugging Meicoomon right here. And to show you the size as well, look at that, they're almost the same, but because of its ear, the ear like this, if you include the ear and all the way to its bottom right here, this one is 50 cm and this one over here is 47, so that's why they said there is 3 cm bigger than this. But if you try to look at the head, each of them, I mean for the both of them, they're actually the same, I guess. I will put a photo right here and I will say which one's more taller. So I can't say right now, but once I put the photo right here, then you see who is actually taller. Like if you don't include the ear size, like if you only include the head to the toe, literally. So that's about it, and this is to end the video that I'm so happy with my order, even though this cost me around 800 and plus Hong Kong dollars, so it's very expensive just to get this, but it's worth it in the end. And I can't keep her like on the plastic, like without the plastic for so long, because her material, the fabric, is pure white, so it's easy for the dolls, like very pure white, to get easily damaged. It's going to be hard to wash them in the washing machine or dry them or hand wash the dolls. So I mostly keep them in the plastic. So the plastic right here, I'm going to keep it, and when the time I do the cosplay, then I can remove her and then hug her around me during the anime convention. So I had to end this video, everyone, and if you do enjoy this video of this Tailmon preview and the bonus preview of course of the other Tailmon plush, click the like button. Feel free to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more anime previews, Kuji previews to share with you all in the later future. So till then, everyone, see you all in the next anime preview.